Welcome to Reality and Chill with Kenny and Nishi. We are covering Beverly Hills.
Hey, Nishi.
How are you going?
I'm going good. I was just getting comfortable on the couch here,
Love it.
Um, yeah. I mean, Beverly Hills, I have really enjoyed this season. I just wanna last season, I wasn't a big fan of Bose, but Bazoma this season, like, she might be one of my favorites now. I'm so into her. I love that we've got a West African woman, somebody that literally was born in Ghana, in Beverly Hills. This is the best. She's a straight shooter. I actually really enjoy her corporate background now, whereas before wasn't a big fan.
Really?
Um,
I've always loved
yeah,
that about
I've
her.
that corporate background, when she would do the corporate speak in interviews and
Oh,
stuff last season, it used to trigger and really annoy me. I don't know if she's toned it down, or I don't know if it's me and now I'm used to her, so I've got a different perspective on it all, but, I'm really enjoying everything she offers to the show, so yeah.
I really like Bose as well. I think it's funny, my cousin actually gets really annoyed by her. She can be a little bit I think she can come off as being a bit frustrating because she is such a straight shooter, but I enjoy the fact that she kind of really gets down to the nitty-gritty questions.
Yeah.
Um Yeah, no, I like her. I like her a lot, but
I just didn't
yeah, go
realize,
on.
like, she was like, what, 10? Was it did she say she was 10 when she moved from Ghana? Like, that's a
Yeah,
big deal. Like, that's a really different cultural background to then sort of work her way through the corporate world and now being on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, it's
wow.
pretty nuts. Yeah.
Like, what a
Yeah, that's
steep like,
amazing.
she's just sort of yeah, upward trajectory. Even in
Yeah.
2016, she posted all this stuff from 2016. There's this trend going on, like, you post what your life was in 2016. And she was with the who's who, yeah, back 10 years ago. She was, like, posting all of this stuff with celebrities and all of these fun things she was doing. I was like, "Wow, she's made it, like, a very long time ago." I'm like, "Mm." But yeah, she's really cool. My favorite though is Rachel Zoe. I'm obsessed with Rachel Zoe. I wanna be Rachel Zoe. I I loved her when she did the Rachel Zoe project, but seeing her interact with the girls now, and you kinda seen the girl side of her, like, I love that she was such a boss in that because it was all about her business back then, but, oh, I love her even more now, like, she truly is a girl's girl, and I just love watching her, when she's chit-chatting with Erica and she's debriefing about Amanda. I'm like, she just gets it, like,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
such a good fit.
she's sophisticated. She doesn't have tickets on herself. And, she can read the play really well. Like,
She
she's
can read the
just
play.
and she's just, like, I love it when, like, Erica does the eye rolls and stuff. Like, for me, one of the most fun is just when she's saying to Erica, like, "Do you find it annoying when somebody's talking loudly on the phone?" And we'd already seen the scene of Erica just rolling her eyes so obviously,
Right.
and I was just
Yeah,
like but she came in, like, kind of soft, kind of just,
like
inquiry mindset. Yeah, and it's like we'd already actually seen that Erica was so not into it.
it's so funny, and I wrote down exactly that. She's got such a good read on people, and you know what? And
Yes.
she's also
Yes,
really
she
humble.
does.
Yeah.
Yes. No, she's super cool. I really dig her as well. No, I couldn't agree more. In fact, all 3 of these, because I think Bazoma is still like a fairly new cast member,
Yeah.
Bose, but having Scamander in there as well, Amanda, I've loved this because really this dynamic of having these that they're all so valuable to having such a rich Beverly Hills isn't always such a kicker, but this season is a kicker, and I think it's because we do have, so many variants in the newbies that have come in, which is great.
We needed it. We needed it. It was going flat there for a
Yeah,
while, so it's really mixed it
yeah.
up. As annoying as Amanda is, you're right. It definitely
She's
adds to the
so annoying.
season.
Like, how unlikable is she? Can we just sort of chat for a sec? Because, like, I don't want to pick on the newbies. I'm a fan of the underdog, but the way she's overconfident. Like, what is it about overconfident people that come into a group thinking they're all that, which is what she's done from my perspective.
Yeah,
And that's what
absolutely.
makes her so unlikable is this it's
The
which sort of
arrogance. I can't do arrogance.
it's
I
the
can't do it.
worst.
Like, it really grates my gears, and the fact that she has to, because obviously she's new money, she's talking about
Yeah.
her Chanel 24/7. It's
Oh,
like, "Girl, we know if you're
so
wearing
gross.
Chanel." But you know what? On Beverly Hills, it's not really that much of a gloat, you know? Like, that's like
Nobody
the
cares.
no
Nobody
one cares.
cares.
Like, and this is why I love Rachel Zoe. She's coming in with the best of the best. You don't hear her talking about it. Like,
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
need to hear that. It's like, oh, no one
So
cares.
apparently, and I forget where I heard I know. So, I can't remember her name, but like the old Beverly Hills girl that did $25,000,
Oh,
that girl that I listened
Diane or
to on a
something?
podcast,
Yeah, yeah,
mm-mm,
yeah.
different name, but starts with D. But I was listening to her and she was saying how Scamander has done like she's doubled down. So she's done this big money kind of advertisement where she's coming out of a car that's full of money. And so she's walking out of the car and all this money comes. And then it's all the people that are saying, "Oh, I'm so glad it's changed my life," going to these courses or whatever, and all these testimonials that she's then got up in this advertisement to sort of like double down and say, one, I'm making shitloads of money and I'm really proud of that. It's kind of like the guys do in a way. Again, it's that, quick money
Yeah.
vibe that you see sometimes, but more in the male area of podcasting
Yeah.
world, isn't it? You
Yeah,
don't often
yeah,
see it
yeah.
with the girls. So there's that, and then all the testimonials, but people have been looking at the testimonials, and there's nothing of substance in them. It's not. It's like I made $35,000 before I'd even kicked off, type of thing, or it's just, and it's like, how can you make $35,000 if you haven't even like started your business? And it's just all these kind of weird testimonials without anything of substance. And so, yeah, really interesting. I think that is going to be like scammers when they get caught, as they should, particularly if it's a pyramid scheme. It, I'm so happy for them to come undone. So we'll
Apparently,
see.
it is set up like a pyramid scheme. What do you call
Clearly,
it? What do you call it?
I
Something,
can't
something
remember
marketing.
what the
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, it's just so gross. It's so gross.
You
And
see it a lot, right? In this day and
mm,
age, we've got the
oh,
whole
yeah, it's everywhere.
like on the internet, it's a lot of these like, I know with my, comedian Tim Dillon, he calls it fake business. And it's just these business models that get set up. Sometimes it's to do with crypto, sometimes it's this, but it's
Yeah.
all these get rich quick schemes.
Yes.
And so to have somebody with one of those like a schema, and she's on like not maybe there's a scale, right, of just how much of a scammer you are. She might not be right at this end of the scale, but she's somewhere on this scale of scamming people out of their money for sure.
Yeah.
And I think it's amazing that we've got a character like this on Beverly Hills. Like, get out, like amazing.
It
And
is hilarious.
why
Yeah,
would
go.
she go on? Because if people go on these shows, they will end up being caught out. Like, it just amazes me that the mentality of these type of people that have like morally are doing the wrong thing on some level. They've got such hubris. They think they're gonna get away with it or something. Like, you will come undone. People
Exactly,
will
and
not put up with this. Yeah.
absolutely. You took honestly, that was the next thing I was gonna say, took the words out of my mouth. When you come onto a TV show like this, it puts a major spotlight on all of it, and the flaws show. But I think she is so delusional, Kendall, that it's either one,
She's
she's
so
so delusional
delusional.
that she can't see that it's a scam, and she, like, truly 100% believes that it's all authentic and all that sort of stuff.
Manifestation money. Oh, maybe. I mean, possibly.
Like, I feel like that's who she truly believes that, yeah. Um, Secondly, you know what my take on her is a little bit? That I don't know how much she knows about Housewives and how this thing works and how this machine works. Because her coming on into this group and crying and saying, "I am not," she was crying to Kyle and she goes, "I am not going to come and have my, central nervous system be da 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 and come to a dinner and feel emotionally unsafe." I'm like, "Girl, have you watched any episodes of Housewives?" Did
I
you
loved
read?
it so much so. I love that she said that because it's bringing in this more youth, like how that
Yeah.
people are sort of talking about things like nervous systems and stuff, like into this kind of like whole new world scenario. It was so fun for me to hear that conversation. But yeah, she hasn't done a research, or has
She
she?
hasn't.
I mean, for her
I
to have bought Kyle's house, though, I feel like that I sort of read somewhere else that she took out a massive loan for that house, and then on top of that, she's taken out another loan to do the renos. So that's a crazy kind of financial position to be in. So a lot of this is smoke and mirrors, I think, with her.
mm,
Yeah. So
yeah,
then
wow.
it's all about we'll see. I don't really know, like, because you can imagine, I'm going on what other people say because she's unlikable. Everybody's trying to pick her apart now. And if I'm gonna flip that over and try and be an open-hearted individual, maybe, like, manifesting so bad, but it's hard for me to even have a straight face. But maybe it is about the mindset, and you have to change that so your resonance and you resonate differently, and that way your relationship with money does change, and that's how you pay
Oh.
your rent, you know? Like
I don't know, but if it's not real and authentic, there's only so long it lasts. But look, we're here sitting by the sidelines, we're watching, and we are entertained. We are enter
Scamander, thank you for sharing your life. I mean, okay, here's what I think as well. Kyle is in Scamander's ear. She's setting her up for failure. She is telling her what she
Yeah.
wants to hear when she wants to hear it. She's obviously got her against a reet. Like, she's Kyle really is a bit of a master manipulation. And there's two sides that I had. One, I felt for Kyle so much in this
Oh,
episode.
I cried,
So
yeah,
much. I cried as well. I really felt it for her.
same.
And at the other side, I could see how she was egging Scamander on in a way with Dorit, which is not going to help Scamander in the long term either. It's not like she's trying to be a good friend to her. It's like she knows
To
how
do.
to, yeah, like she is exactly what she accused Lisa Vanderpump
Lisa.
of, like pulling up the strings and having Scamander dance along into these really, she's in the fire pit. She's in the viper pit and she doesn't even know it.
No, and
Yeah.
I reckon Kyle is just probably so sick of being in, the firing line and, being the headline, and she's taken it for season over season on season. It's all been on her for the last couple of seasons. So I think she's just, like, happy to
Grateful.
use yeah, happy to have to use someone else to get things going.
Well, what do you think of, like, we sort of mentioned it in Potomac, the fact that you had Kyle's husband come into play, Mauricio, and that we thought it was crossing a line, and then again turning up into another episode now of Beverly Hills. It felt like he's just sort of walking in. It definitely felt like he was crossing a line again. Like,
I mean, part of me goes, "Was he actually just around because it's Beverly Hills?"
that's what I thought of Potomac as well. But then why is he putting himself in all the housewives shows? It doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
bit
lot.
weird. Like, wouldn't you just be like, actually, my wife, like, he's not giving her the distance she needs to properly heal. She is obviously mourning their
Oh, I
life. The fact
know.
that, and he is not seeing her. You could see in that conversation where she is literally breaking down and he doesn't get it. Like, he does not get it. It's really sad. I really felt for her. I was just
Oh.
like, that is so sad.
Like, I feel
Yeah.
like for the first time, we kind of we obviously knew that it's his decision and not hers, but you really see her just broken. I don't think I've seen her that broken this whole time. Like, she's really
And
tried to hold it together.
I think so too as well, and I think it was just a lot because it was, like, literally that happy moment where you really had so much optimism, and then now being, what, in her later 50s? How old would Kyle be?
Yeah, I would say mid to late 50s.
50s, yeah, and just, like, the difference of all that hope and optimism to where she is now. So hard. I really, really felt for her. And so this is what I mean. Maurizio, what are you doing in Housewives? Let her mourn, let her heal, let her go through her process. Like
Yeah,
you inserting yourself and not like I'm not sure if I'm into this whole, yeah, let's remain friends like for a couple of years because people don't heal properly. Like it
yeah,
actually they need to process the ending of this
absolutely.
marriage, you know?
Yeah. I think you can be friends after, but I think you
Mm,
need the separation to mourn and get closure and to, like, really separate yourself and become because they were one for so long, she needs to find herself
yeah.
again, her new self. But you
Yeah,
can't do
I
that with
agree.
someone popping up around and I get it, it's nice to be on nice terms, but I think you definitely need space. Like,
Yeah.
boundaries and space, like, it doesn't work otherwise, it's constantly reopening the wound.
Yeah, I think we really see that Cole hasn't healed, is
Healed.
really deep into it, and Maurizio is like he doesn't even need to be healed because he was never really in love with her or something. It's kinda
Which
weird.
is so sad. Where did it go wrong? I don't know. Like,
I think he's been
what is
having
it?
affairs the whole time, and I think she just didn't wanna put up with it anymore. That's
Yeah,
probably
I
what
think so as
happened.
well. Yeah, it sounds like that's what happened, but
Yeah,
I'm like, why did he go down that path? Like, it seemed like he was in love especially back then, and he's got such a beautiful family. It's crazy to me.
I know. You can see he doesn't value the same things, right? So the whole thing of having he would rather the cheap thrills, it seems, of younger women traveling all the time, like the more empty things in life as opposed to the family and the really, and I suppose the kids have left as well, so the family home wouldn't have been as busy and
Yeah, they had a
yeah,
very busy home back then when it was all full. And also, you know what? He went from sounds like not having much money to all of a sudden having lots of money. That changes things
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. You can see that, like, for him, it was this yeah, like I said, I think it's the cheap thrills. I think it's all the women, it's the modeling, it's the
Money
other
and
stuff that he's in,
mm.
yeah, I mean, it's a well-known kind of midlife crisis pathway that some men go down, and he's literally gone down that very
Classic.
that route that gets, laughed about and talked about and is so well known, and yet so many men do it, and he's doing it, and they do it willingly, and it's yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad.
It is really sad. Oh, I really felt for her. But you know what? Then you look at Rachel Zoe, she's also now going through this divorce and she
Yeah.
sounds like she's in a different place though. She's like, "You know what? I'm over it. This person is not the person that I married." She's seems like
Well,
she's in a much
they've
different
got proper
headspace.
distance, right? So they've really, there's no, like, acting like we're friends and da 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 da.
Yeah,
It's like
true.
she's like, "Nah, you're." So that allows you then maybe to sort of get through the process a bit easier. Um, and then, it's really interesting actually just for us to be able to see these breakup of long-term relationships. It's a lot. And to see how the different women go through their grieving process, to see how, it's just heartbreaking, really. Any family breakup, it's not great. Yeah.
No. The thing I love about Rachel has young kids, so does Dorit. Rachel doesn't
Yeah.
want or need anything from her ex. She's like, "You keep your money, I keep mine. You support your partner, I'll move on." Dorit obviously needs PK support financially, and he holds that control over her, and she is still under his control, which is very sad and hard for her. Like,
So hard.
oh. Yeah,
See, I
horrible.
like
So
how Bo's brought in her friend who was a
uh,
lawyer,
yeah,
a friend who's divorced from a lawyer
yeah.
and has obviously gone through that trauma. And you can see like Bo's purposely sort of bringing in somebody that can support Dorit as well, as opposed to manifesting, think about the type of, which is such a good example of like, this is not something you can manifest out of, like she's got some real issues going on here.
No, absolutely. All the divorces are so sad to watch, but anyway, they've all got very different experiences, which is
Yeah,
interesting,
fascinating for us. Who
fascinating.
else have we not spoken about in Beverly Hills that we should touch
E
on?
Erica was a bit quiet. Um, yeah, nothing really much from Erica. It was mainly in the end this whole dinner with Scamander and how she's coming in. So, like, okay, we should just quickly go through the whole thing that happened with Dorit and Amanda in that previous dinner, which has now led them into this current situation. I did
Yeah,
feel a little bit sorry for Amanda, only well, I don't think she should have even come to the dinner last week, last whatever it was, last week. Because if you're going through something where it's the first year anniversary or second year anniversary of the child's death, like if it's so sensitive, like why would you even come and film? Even if you do come and film, you have to tell everybody on the down. Like you do not keep that to yourself. Like this is where I'm like, I don't. Does she not understand how housewives work?
she is a victim. I couldn't handle it at all. I'm not into that. I'm not into that trickster type of behavior where now I can pull this card out when it suits me. At the same
Yeah,
time, how much grace you give somebody that's lost a child. I love that we had Bose on there that's lost a husband and a child and said, nah, I can also speak on this, and she didn't behave well. So I kind of like that we had somebody that does have that
yeah,
can give that advice. But for the rest of us that haven't lost a child,
you
it's
can't speak
really
on it.
difficult. You don't know how to behave. You don't know what's right or wrong. It's incredibly awkward and it feels terrible. But yeah, to tell the truth, I'm on Dorit's side. I don't think she should have gone in I
Yeah,
don't think she should have kept on going in, but it was
yeah.
more like you could see that they're both doing it though
They
as
were.
well.
They were. I
They're
don't think
both in the wrong.
they're
Yeah.
both in the wrong. Dorit should have just said, "I apologize." Like, I wish she kind of just said, "Hey, you know what? Didn't know about it." Instead of she goes, "Sorry that it fell on this day," or something. But, and then she did continue. I wish she just nipped it in the bud because then we can say, "Right, she did the right thing." Whereas now, I feel like Amanda uses that against Dorit, and
With
I wish we
Kyle
didn't
in her ear. I bet you anything Kyle's in her ear off camera though. Like,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I think for Scamander to keep on going in on Dorit is silly. It's silly at this point. I like that's my feeling. Like at the table when it was like, oh, should we, and like Dorit's going, we can chat about it here. Um, yeah, we'll see.
I know, we'll see, I agree, and I mean, she's come in hot under and I didn't like how she was like, "Oh, now I have to see her on her birthday." You can tell she can't even humble her she's making it about her, and she's like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
can't be mean to her on her birthday," type thing, and I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
like that because it's like, I don't
Just be
know,
real. Just be real. Yeah, she annoyed me. She does
but they
annoy me,
all
Scamander.
I like that they're all onto it and they're all going, "Oh, yeah, that's the other thing." Her using at the end, what did she say? She verbally accosted me and she's going to the dictionary and they go, Bose is like, "Oh, come on." It very much gives Crystal Minkoff with
Yeah.
I'm like, "Why?"
Val violated.
The violated,
Violated.
that's the word. Like, "Oh,
So
goodness
good.
me, not this
Yeah.
again." Why do they do that? Why do you think they just go text is it playing the victim?
So I think that this is where I think it is a generational thing. I think this is the younger crew coming up, and I think we saw that with Minkoff. We're now seeing it with Scamander, and I think that's what's interesting about it as well is that we've got a generation of people that don't wanna be offend other people, wanna call it out when they've been offended, and, like, there's this whole new rule
Label.
book, and
Yeah.
and at the same time, like, if you have been a watcher of Housewives for 10 years, you are not up to date with this new way of behaving. Like, I always think in the workplace as well, how we always get told certain things or whatever. It's like, I am a little bit outdated for sure, and you don't know how much is like how much, again, my own biases mean that I'm just ruling Amanda out completely, and then how much there may be some valid points she's raising as well. So I'll be open to it, but she's so unlikable, it's difficult for me to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally wrote down, "Is this generational?" Because I was like, "I need Kendall's thoughts on this." Because
Oh, I love that.
yeah,
Yes.
so yeah, it has to be. Oh, but the role it's too much, like, they go
But, you
too
know,
far.
but
The
if you think
labeling.
about it, yeah, like, if you think about it, though, if we I mean, we've got the Mormon Wives, right? And we can see, and we've looked at Next Gen as well, where they're so lovely to have these really open conversations about certain things and whatnot. And when you've got a group of them, it doesn't seem so weird. It might seem weirder when you've got an older crowd and then one younger,
Mm,
which is, I don't know, we'll have to keep on watching this space, but, like, we've sort of called it out as really positive things with the Mormon Wives, the way they talk and but they definitely, like, I don't know, they would go in there and with Next Gen as well, they keep the spaces open for conversations, but it definitely feels like Amanda is weaponizing
mm.
stuff. I'm
Yes,
not
that's the
into it.
word. I
Yeah,
agree. Weaponizing, she's absolutely weaponizing it. Um, yeah, I'm not a fan. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
love it.
Alright, that
All right,
is
that's a
a wrap
wrap.
for Beverly Hills. Chat soon,
Well
Kenny.
done. All right,
Bye.
talk soon. Bye.